Rize-Esportz. I have got the team names the wrong way around. I do apologise. But let's see how this game goes then. It is going to be very, very awesome. It is going to be a very good scrim, I would imagine. Obviously, Rize are green, and the Angry Snakes should be red. So, guys, I am just sharing out this stream. Let's see how both teams do here then. It is going to be a very, very interesting scrim. Rize know that they want to try and keep the spawns here. They don't want to give up too much hill time to the snakes. But it looks like the snakes are going to be able to take an early lead off that first hill though. I wasn't able to look at it too much as I was trying to set up the stream. I do apologise. But let's see how Rize do here then. They've got to try and step up their game here. They've got to be trying to find some big kills. That hill stays contested very, very early on. There we go then. Rize know that they've got to be trying to build a lead off here. They've got to be trying to go in huge. They've got to be trying to find those kills. Let's see how Rize do here then. They know that they've got to be trying to play well. They're a little bit down at this point. They're already trying to push around for that rotation though. This is going to be a very, very interesting scrim. Rize a little bit down at this point though. They know that they've got to be going for this hill time. It's got to be huge. Rize know that they don't want to try and give too much hill time up here. They've got to be trying to keep it contested as much as they can. And Rize is slowly able just to get a few points back here at the moment though. Let's see how Rize do here then. They have been able to just pull back a little bit of time here. They are still 20 points down. And what are Rize able to do off this hill then? They know they've got to go big. They have been able to bring back a little bit of that hill time. Big kills coming in though. Goes back to a 10-point game. Valek's just trying to push his way around. Does pick up his kill. He knows he's got to jump straight onto that hill though. Rize already looking like they're going to try and push that rotation. The Angry Snakes are already on the rotation. But let's see what they're able to do off this hill then. Looks like the Snakes have been able to just get an early setup for this hill. They've been able to push through pretty quickly. Cynical does get found though. Oh, I didn't want to hit that. Rize know that they've got to try and go big off this next hill. They've got to try and keep this old hill contested. Ah, Valek unlucky there not to find his man. Harry finds two, C1 finds one. Already trying to set up and push for this next hill. And what are Rize able to do with this scrap time? They're able to push her a bit. Verza finds this kill in LM. Just give you a early KD look at the moment. Rize haven't been able to do too much so far. They know that they've got to be on this hill, they've got to be chipping away at that lead. Verza just happy to sit on hill, he's happy to just try and pull back some of this time at the moment. Takes it back within 20 points at the moment, he doesn't want to die on this hill too quickly. Gets a few shots off just to try and keep the pressure there. So look at this is going to go back to pretty much an even game already. Some big plays coming in from both teams. And it looks like Snake's already set up for this next hill very, very, very early on. Rize able to break through this hill very early on. Looks like they've been able to do quite a good job so far. Sorry, I'm replying to messages at the same time, guys. I do apologise. Let's see how Rize are able to play this next hill then. They've got to be finding those kills very, very, very early on. They've got to be making sure they're picking up every trade, keeping the pressure on the hills. Doesn't look like anyone from Rize is able to break through at the moment. I do apologise for getting the team names wrong. Well, at least the wrong way around anyway. Rize able to break through this hill very briefly though. 4 points behind at this point. This is probably going to be one of the closest hardpoint games you're going to see on like a amateur / like a semi-professional level, I guess you could say. And just look at the way both teams are trying to rotate here already. Already trying to hit that P3. And you just look at those kills coming from both sides already. Rize able just to get a tiny bit of dominance here. It's only 20 points or so, but it's better than nothing. C1 trying to push through, just trying to be a little bit more dominant. Big boy Verza already trying to push through for this next hill. It's going to make sure that Rize have got these spawns. Just unable to do so. He does get caught off that rotation. C1 does pick up that trade. That is huge. It doesn't give the angry snakes too much of a rotation. Doesn't allow them to spawn on that back for that next hill. Guys, if you are watching the stream, please like and share the stream. So let's see how Rize do off this next rotation then. They know that they've got to go big again. They know that they've got to dig in and find every single kill they can pick up. And it slowly looks like Rize are able to do that at the moment. Big boy Verza are able to pick up 3 big kills there. C1 still on that hill, he's just trying to keep it contested. He does find the kill. can RIZE do now then? They only need seconds left off this first game of Hardpoint. It's literally, they need a single second. They've got to play big here. They can't give up anything now. They've got to push through as hard as they can. They've got to fight every single kill. They just need one body on hill. They're going to take this first round win. Hey, what's up, Dylan, mate? Welcome to the second scrim this evening, bro. Oh, we have got another HACKNEY hardpoint. This looks like it's going to come down to another hardpoint scrim, which is what we love to see. Pure Gaming Esports, thank you very much. Oh, I am a little bit tired, boys and girls. I love streaming, but it does take it out of me sometimes when you've got to try and keep up with everything. Ugh. But let's see how RIZE play here now then. Back onto HACKNEY yards, hardpoint. Oh, Gorilla almost takes out C1 there straight off. That would have been a little bit unfortunate. Looks like Snake's already trying to push through enough. They're trying to push through for those early spawns. RIZE know that they've got to be trying to take hill time here, but they also don't want to give up the spawns. And just look at how both teams are set up here. Trying to push through for spawns, so trying to play for the hills. Cynical spot his man there, trying to go around on the flank. Picked up a lovely. I think that's the right words. I do apologise. But let's see how they do here now then. RIZE are on this hill, at least briefly. Big kills coming in from each side. Big trades coming in each side. Already down to 2020. Absolutely huge. I've got a feeling this HACKNEY hardpoint is going to probably be maybe a 10 to 15 point game come the end. RIZE know that they've got to hold down these spawns very well. They've got to be digging deep. They've got to be making sure that they've got a full map control. RIZE still on this hill though. Hasn't been too contested so far. Big boy Kieran does pick up his kill there. Not sure where he was trying to get that nade off to. Let's see how RIZE hit this rotation then. They are trying to hold on to that scrap time. They are just trying to keep that lead building and building as much as they can. Harry with a very nice kill there. Does a good job to pick up his man. 3 big kills coming, well 4 big kills coming total for RIZE. They're already set up on this next hill. RIZE are able to keep the pressure on though. They're able to hold on to the hill as well. Harry does go down, that was unfortunate. C1 still on hill though, he's just building that lead. Just over 70 points at the moment. Four big kills coming from RIZE. I didn't even realise how big that kill feed was. RIZE already set up on this next hill though. They are going to be able to take quite a big lead if they hold on to this hill. The kills still coming in from both teams though. Dylan, if you are watching the stream, mate, if you could just drop a like and share the stream out, that would be very much appreciated, buddy. But let's see how RIZE do here. They have been able to hold down at least the first 20 seconds of this hill so far. It looks like Angry Snakes are going to try and push through for the spawns. Harry does find 3 very, very big kills there. Ooh, he does get found though in the end. It looks like Angry Snakes are going to get a little bit of positioning up on this next hill. At least they're going to be able to spawn close. Oh, a lovely kill from C1 there. He's still just happy to sit and soak up that hill time. Just bring up the KDs. Just show you how everybody's doing. Big versus still in hill at the moment. Oh, just look at that. It's over 130 points at the moment. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I just lost my lighter. There we go, I found it. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But let's see how both teams play this, and it looks like RIZE are going to try and push through early for this next hill. Does look like the snakes are ready. Well, the angry snakes. Hey, thank you very much, Dylan, mate. It is much appreciated, bro. I will probably be on to play some S&D or whatever tonight. Once all the streaming has been done. RIZE is able to break through this hill, and big boy Verza is able to push through and find it. And you can just see the pressure RIZE are able to keep on this hill at the moment. They are going huge here. And I think the score at the moment speaks for itself. You know, just saying. But it all depends here. I mean, if the Angry Snakes can hold the majority of the next 3 hills, they will be straight back into this game. They've got to be playing huge, so they've got to be finding those kills. They've got to be making those plays happen. C1 a little bit unfortunate. Big Preversa finds a big 3-piece and finally gets found. Slipper trying to rush that hill though. He is able to break it. He's got a little bit of pressure there though. He's got the MP5, he finds one, he couldn't find the second. Versa just trying to sit and watch that rotation very early on. Not going to let anything get past him. But look at that there. I mean, at the moment there's 114 points in it. If Angry Snakes can go big here, they know that they can pull this back. They've got to claw it back though. Big boy Rize are just trying to pick up the kills he can now, Matt bottom now. Rize still unable to hold this hill for the time being. That hill stays fairly uncontested. Gordon is able to pick up the hill, he's happy to jump on, he's happy just to keep that hill time ticking. He's got that trophy system there, that could be huge for him. And Rize, they need 9 seconds off this next hill. They've got to be set up here, they've got to be making sure they get the trades. And what can Rize do here? How quickly can they break this hill? Looks like the Angry Snakes are going to be able to hold this one down now. They've got to try and break through it as quick as they can though. The Angry Snakes still have to hold this hill for now. One gets past, and Brad finds 2 big kills but finally gets found by Verza. Now I say this could be a very interesting finish to this hardpoint, well to this Hackney Yard hardpoint anyway. Vanek already trying to get set for this next hill. Almost, well, just under 100 points in it at this point. Again, Rize literally needs seconds off this hill. They're going to find those last few remaining seconds. Snakes 150. Hey, thank you very much, Nime, mate. It's much appreciated. We're always trying to scrim as much as possible. And again, this looks like it is going to be a full hardpoint rotation. We are going to be going to RAMAZZA hardpoint then, boys and girls. Sorry guys, I was just replying to a message. Looks like the Angry Snakes are going to be able to take third game. I go for the comp version. Yeah mate, playing comp on this is absolutely brilliant. It's a lot different than just playing pubs. It's a lot more intense. It's as you can tell, it's a hell of a lot more competitive. So to play comp, you've got to have a very good understanding of the spawns and like how the maps work and how they play. So say this map is more of a like you could say an AR or an SMG map. But let's see what Rize can do here then. Weren't really able to make too much of an indent of that first hill. It looks like they are very nicely set up for this P2 though. Cynical finds 2 big kills there. C1 and Valak on hill, trying to lock it down as much as they can at the moment. Valak finds 2 huge kills there. Can he find the 3rd? Not quite. Oh, that was a very unfortunate grenade to run into there. Verza still just trying to hold this mid lane though, making sure no one's able to make that flank rounds. Looks like Rize have been able to take a, what, yeah, like a 9-point lead off that, from that hill. They know that they've got to be pushing around already for this next hill though. They've got to be keeping that pressure on as much as they can. What can Rize do here then? Are they going to be able to dominate these spawns? Are they going to be able to break this hill quick? I mean, as you can tell here, the lads don't take L's. They are trying their hardest to win every single game, even if it's by, you know, a few points. They'll be happy to take every single dub they can. They train hard enough, they work hard enough. Valak with a huge 3-piece there, followed by Cynical with a huge double kill. And that's a huge feed for Rize there. But what can Rize do now then? They've got to push on for this next rotation. It's on that inside construction. Rize not able to push through too much at the moment. They're not too far down. Maybe, well, they're about to be, well, was 8 points down. They have managed to break through that hill though. I really need to find someone to quadcast with me, like in parties and stuff. Rize do take a lead at the moment. It's going to be, what, 18 points leads? No, 20-point lead at this point. No, sorry, 30-point leads. Rize a little bit slow into this archway rotation though. They've got to try, again, they've got to try and break through this quickly. They've got to try and dominate the spawns. Both teams have got to try and go big now though. I mean, if you just look at those kills, there's not really much between each teams at the moment. C1 does find a big kill there though. He's got to try and find the 2nd and 3rd. Rize have just got to try and keep this hill contested. They've got to try and pick up every kill they can. They do break that hill though. Verza with a lovely 2-piece there. Cynical and Valak on hill, trying to lock it down as much as they can. But what can Rize do here now then? They've got to hit those, they've got to hit the rotation, they've got to make sure they get, well, they've already got the scrap time. Harry not too sure if he should jump the wall there or try and go for spawns. Going for spawns is always a better idea. But let's see what both teams can do now though. They've got to be hitting those rotations, they've got to be fighting for those spawns. The C1 already on it. Harry happy to sit on hill. Again, he's just trying to keep that hill time ticking, trying to build up that score, just trying to make it a little bit harder for the angry snakes to push through and claw back on this lead. It looks like Rize should be able to take around about a 60-point lead off this, sorry, a 60-point lead off this hill, a 30-point lead off this hill. Rize already on this next rotation though. Looks like they are going to be able to lock it down briefly. They've got to keep that pressure on, they've got to lock it down, they've got to be making sure they pick up every kill they can. Trying to show you every gunfight I can, trying to show you a bit of action from every player. Big boy Verz with a big two-piece, can he find the third? Not quite fortunate enough to do so. Cynical does get found there as he comes up the top of that ladder. A little bit unfortunate. Let's see how both teams play this next hill then. Angry Snakes know that they've got to pull this one back. They've got to make sure that kill feed's theirs. They've got to make sure that they're on this hill. Rize know that they've got to break through this just as quick as they can. Pretty much do the same job. They've got to make sure they're hitting every shot, make sure they're picking up every kill. Looks like Rize are able to get a little step on this hill. It's what we want to see. That's what the boys, this is exactly what they want. They know that they've got the spawn advantage. They know that they've got that lead advantage. They know now that they've just got to hit that next rotation. They've got to be set up for it. Rize know that they need, what, 15 points. Angry Snakes know that they have got to hold this hill down to the full now to take it back to almost an even game. That'll make the light. If Angry Snakes can hold this hill down the full time, it'll make this last hill very, very interesting, or the next couple of hills very, very interesting. Big boy Verz are struggling to get over that. Love to see it. He does find one kill. He doesn't want to get caught too much though. Can he get the turn on? Not quite. Just look at this. Rize need 10 seconds. C1's already set up on this next hill. Is he going to get... he's not able to get set up without being uncontested. Rize do have that trophy system down though. Big boy Verz is there. He finds one kill. Nicely done by Valak. He had the support there. All Rize need to do now is just lock down this hill. They don't want to give it up too quickly. They need 2 seconds. That hill stays contested. Angry Snakes take it. There's no one on hill for either team at the moment. And Rize will take this RAMAZZA hardpoint win. So we will be doing all hard points again tonight, boys and girls. Just so you are aware, we like hitting those respawns. We have ST.PETRO N hardpoint. Let's see how both teams play this then. This is a very interesting map at times. Sorry guys, I am just replying to a message very, very quickly. I do apologise. Let's get it then. Rize able to take an early lead off this first hill. Doesn't look like they've lost spawns. Looks like they've been able to dominate as much as they can so far. Big boy Verz is able to dominate this hill very early on. Looks like Rize have been able to push back for this next spawn. Well, next spawn and the next hard point. And Valek being careful not to get caught off there. He's got to be careful. Valek with a lovely kill there in Volvic. This could be a couple of interesting gunfights coming in now. Rize getting a little bit rushed on this hill. 3 do go down for him. Well, 4 go down for him actually. C1 already trying to push around for that next set of rotations, trying to push for that next hill. And just look at how quick Rize are on these rotations. They don't want to give, as much as they probably don't want to give up too much time on the hill. Hitting these rotations is huge because you can get more hill time off that next hill. Oh, excuse me. It's been great to have 2 scrims today, one after each other. If any of you guys watching have got a team and you want to challenge the lads, just drop me a message. But let's see how Rize do here then. They've got the spawns, they don't have the hills though. They don't want to get caught in a spawn trap. Harry finds 2 big kills. He's able to get back on hill. C1 just trying to keep that mid lane locked down as much as he can. Valek was still on hill. Cynical's able to pick up that hill time. Let's just see how both teams play this then. Rize know that they've got to go big. $25 points in it at the moment. We are on P3 already. We are almost back to the next set of rotations. There's one more hill after this till we're back at P1. And Cynical finds a big 2-piece then. He's going to try and catch anyone off that rotation he can. Gets a lovely kill on Lewis there. Let's see how Rize hold this down. They've got almost double their lead at the moment. They've got to make sure that you can just expect it every single time. C1's already on that next rotation. Isn't quite able to find the kill though. He knows he's got his teammates near him. The Cynical and Verz are happy just to pick up this hill time. What can Cynical do here? How many can he find here? Cynical's on a bloodthirsty already. Finds his 6th. Can't find the 7th kill. Hill stays contested. Big Versa can't pick him up. We're already back on P1 though. Already come back round for the next set of rotations. And that's a big 4-piece that comes in from the from the snakes. Sorry guys, it cracks me up calling them angry snakes just because of the history between the two teams. But can I break this hill? That is the question. Excuse me, I am a little bit tired. My sleeping pattern since this virus outbreak has screwed up. I've been sleeping too much and staying up too late. But let's see how Rize do here now. They are already on that next rotation. It looks like they're going to be able to take at least the first 15 to 20 seconds or so off it, I would imagine. That hill is contested though. C1's trying to hold it down as much as he can by himself. Big kills come in. How both teams are looking at holding this down then at the moment. I just need to check how much power I have. Sorry guys, I didn't want my controller to die, like a mid scrim. Looks like we're already going around to that next hard point. Excuse me. How are both teams going to be able to play this? And Valak and C1 both find a double kill each. Still, it can still be a fairly close game at this point as long as the Snakes can hold this one down. Looks like Lewis is lagged out. Does go down to a 4v5.
Come on, say bad. Yeah, come on. Alright, I can't hear you guys.
I'm really when you speak, when you keep cutting out.
Do you know why?
Lewis is the pot. Let him know, get him in the ring. Get him in the ring.
Mikey, what do you think of that?
Nicely done.
Oof. Nicely done.
Nicely.
I was just,
I don't know what.
mate. I was just cracking up on the stream calling them angry snakes every time.
Did you actually call it angry snake?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Right now it's live Rize-Esportz versus snakes.
No, but like Mikey, you don't understand how bad the fucking host was, and we still fucking destroyed them.
Was it that bad?
Yeah. I was lagging so bad.
Jeez, I just on the stream it like sometimes when I stream it doesn't look like you guys are lagging that badly.
Yeah.
It's not going to show that when you stream. It's not going to show us. That
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, so if you say you've got a bad
voice.
host, like I can't see if you have a bad host from perspective.
Bro, who's watching his stream?
I don't know who's watching.
It's kind of echo.
Well, I can end the stream there then, to be fair.